get up out the graveyard to come testify. I raise up out the casket and say he did it. I'm the worst kind of want to do something too. I'm telling you.
Let me tell y'all something, man. What we finna get into today is very, very deep. It's very, very alleged. And it's finna get crazy, man. I'm telling y'all. It's a topic that stayed on my mind for a while. Being a huge Nipsey Hussle supporter is one of them things, man, that really lingered for years. And the more and more that I keep hearing this story, the more it just seems to resonate. I can't lie to y'all on the cool. But I will say this. When it comes to the case of Charleston White, he did say some things, man, that truly will marinate in your mind. It's hard to overlook. Before we get into that, let's go ahead and check out what Big U had to say. Because Big U took some more jabs at Quando, Rondo. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon, and turn post notifications on all. Because y'all already know, ain't nobody giving y'all content like this, man. So show your brother that love, you feel me? And without further ado, kick that Big U.
Oh, this checking in. Yup. I check in everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I call somebody from the place I'm going that I know and check in.
I know what y'all thinking. That wasn't Big U. Of course not. That's Steven Jackson. For all my NBA fans, y'all know who that is, man. On the cool. An NBA legend, Spurs legend. Y'all know, man, one of the roughest NBA players of all time, man, when it comes to being the enforcer on the cool. Steven Jackson, probably the best in that role since Dennis Rodman. But it wasn't about who was saying what. It was about what was being said and who shared it. If you look up there at the top, you'll see Big U shared it. And Steven Jackson talking about checking in. Also had like this scared spirit behind it. On the cool, I can't even lie to you, but we all know Steven Jackson, one of them timid dudes, try to act like, you know, he really come from, y'all know, man. We see all through that. He's a facade. Might as well, you know, enjoy his money, man. Enjoy your money and stay away from the politics. But it's about what was being said and who shared it. Because once again, that's a jab at Quando. Y'all should have checked in. And like I said, I'm not saying they did any criminal activity. He just backing the fact that, you know, Quando should have checked in and keep on bringing energy and light to that situation. Taking more jabs, man. But what this man, Charleston White, is finna get into, man, it's finna get real, real deep, man, and very, very crazy. On the cool, man. And it could be the reason why you got a soldier, man, somebody who's been a warrior for years, somebody that Brick Baby even admitted to looking up to in this man Cowboy, getting away from the roller 60s and also getting on the stand. This man took a code. He made a vow. He made a pact. He vowed to never tell on anyone. He vowed to never be in any paperwork. He vowed to always use his right for the Fifth Amendment. He vowed that he would never get on the stand. So for a warrior like Cowboy to actually, you know, get up there and break that code, man, it's telling you, man, it's got to be something deeper than that. It's got to be something deeper than that. And it's so surreal to the man that, like, even right now, you can see that he still doesn't believe that he did that, man. But something is deeper, man, and I can't even lie to that. I've been feeling that for a little while now, man. And when it comes to the case of Nipsey Hussle, man, it just, what Charleston White was saying, it just makes you, bro, man, I'm telling you, it's finna blow your mind, man. And when I tell you I'm a good judge of character and I can always read when people are being 100 and giving a truth, he's giving his truth. And he's saying, allegedly, that the Rolling 60 Crips, Big U, to be more specific, and the rest of, you know, the high-ranking members in the Rolling 60s told him this for sure. Y'all check this out.
And Big U had Nipsey Hussle killed. Everybody know that. Everybody know Big U, Nip called it here the Rolling 60s.
I know. Y'all done heard these stories plenty of times online from, the internet detectives trying to piece stories together, man. But on the cool, man, give this man a chance to speak. Hear him out and listen to what he got to say. I'm a firm believer in, allowing a man to get whatever it is he need to get off his chest off first, and then, putting together the pieces and seeing if his story checks out to be credible. Get a man a chance.
Y'all know why the Rolling 60s killed Nipsey Hussle, man? This what happened with the Rolling 60s, right? And I was with them. This what them told me, cuz. And this what made me say from Rolling 60s. And this what made me say neighborhood 60 Nip. Them told me, cuz, cuz Nip ain't bigger than the set. Them told me that, homie. Them got mad. Them got mad, homie, when Black Sam and them closed down the Marathon store. Them really got mad when Nipsey Hussle family. Now only the neighborhood Rolling 60s in the hood know this. When Nipsey Hussle family, after he died, when Irma's mother and Irma's brother went back to South Central to try to get the baby that was in the hood, they went to call the Nip family. Man, that's some Black Sam them do. They trying to take the baby. They wanted to exploit Nip family. That's why Nipsey Hussle's family, Black Sam them, that's why they closed everything down. They wanted to exploit them people. So when the city of LA, when LA County, they wanted to change Slauson Street into Nipsey Hussle Street. The Rolling 60s, all the Rolling 60s got mad and said, nah, because you got the Slauson boys, right? How you gonna change Slauson Street? That's what make the set, cuz. Nah, we ain't changing. So they was really jealous of Nipsey Hussle, homie. All the big homies in the set was jealous of Nip because all the young love Nip. So Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip had connected Nip. Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip ain't big. Ain't nobody bigger than the set, cuz. Remember, nobody's bigger than the program. Nip got bigger than the program, so Nip got clipped because Nip became bigger than the program. So let me keep telling y'all the story. I'm with them. I'm with Nip now, dog. How you think I went to the funeral? So when Nip died, now people like, cuz we're planning on sending the Marathon shirts down here to me and everything. So they said, so you see in the video, cuz we coming to Texas, woo, woo, woo. When they got clipped from the clothing store, they thought they were be able to run the clothing store. So when they got clipped, Nip ain't bigger than the set, cuz. So told me that, what? I pulled back from I was sending them money. Y'all was real tough. Say, tell Melvin Farmer, I still got that receipt. I still got that receipt, Melvin. You remember that package I sent to the bookstore over there in South Central? I still got that receipt to show proof I sent you a package. That package I sent you get you put in prison forever. Melvin Farmer, you remember that package I sent you? That 8 tray backwards? You remember that 8 tray? That 8 tray I sent you backwards? Because it's hard for y'all to get them up there. You remember that, Melvin? I'm sure your parole officer knows you still can get your hands on some. Oh, Melvin Farmer. Melvin Farmer. I got a secret. Remember though, hey Melvin, remember you came down here and got snuck in a snowstorm and you couldn't eat? Who fed you and bought your cigarettes, Melvin? Don't forget that, boy. Don't forget the hand that fed you, Melvin. Don't you forget that. But back to the Rolling 60s. So I'm at the main house where the 60s got started at. And then like Nip, cuz. See what happened, man. Nip pull up on the set, right? The big homie standing out there with him, all the around Big U, all the woo, all the young. Soon as Nip pull up, got me, and that Jaguar, that platinum Jag, and he jump out, he got the chains on. All of the rest of the set broke. The rest of the set looked like bombs. Here come Nip getting out. Woo! Nip got the Hollywood, Lauren London on his side. What happened? Big U right here talking. Oh, there go Nip, cuz. They leave the big homies and run over there to Nip. What you think the big homies doing? Oh, cuz, man. The big homies got jealous. So now Nip saying, I don't want to pay that $20,000 to Big U no more. Well, give me the equipment then. You don't want to pay no more? They say they fell out over the equipment, but that wasn't about no equipment. Them white folks start pulling Earmus away. Earmus started going to the Lakers game, hanging out with them white folks, meeting them Jewish people down on the court side. The set wasn't with Nip when he met that white boy from Vector at the Lakers game. The set not going. Now, Black Sam got the mind. Black Sam ain't down with the set. So the set never liked Black Sam. They trying to pull Nip away from Black Sam. Black Sam trying to pull Nip away from the game. Because Black Sam got the business mind. The set need Nip because Nip got the money to buy the guns. Nip got the money. So the set trying to pull him away and the people trying to pull him away from the set. So the set say, we'll kill him for y'all have him. So Big U go get the equipment. Now, give me the equipment. Hit his dad in the head with a bat. Boom! Oh, God. Hit the old man. Black Sam come out the house. Boom! Boom! Shoot the pistol in the air. This is documented reports. Then Nip come up dead. Prior to Earmus' death, he had a meeting scheduled with the LAPD for gang intervention and gang prevention programs. The set didn't want that to happen. Nip was getting bigger than the set. The set couldn't control Nip no more. He was getting too big. They kept trying to pull him back to the set. The Jewish white boy and Black Sam was trying to pull him over here to the business development of the community. But the set got Nip off in the set. Say, man, that woo. Nip wasn't supposed to say nothing, but that sent to kill Nip. Because Nip did not longer want to pay that $20,000 protection fee. You see what happened to Quavo Rondo. Everybody got to pay their set. My Black 100 got to do it. Suge Knight had to do it. YG got to do it. Kendrick Lamar got to do it. If you from the set, you got to pay. And you got to pay them before you pay you. Or else you'll die. And that's what happened to Nipsey Hussle. So I got away from them when I got the truth. When I got the truth about what happened to Nip, it's Nip, and I love Earmus. It's rolling 60s. It's the crib. I know them get all named them. They kill Tupac. They kill Biggie. They killing everybody. So no, man, I say them. So I got away from them. If they do this to Nip, they'll do this to me. So now, homie, I quit, nigga. And I used to get number love. It wasn't nothing them call and get from me. It wasn't nothing them didn't call and get from me, homie. I loved them. I loved on them. But when they done that to Nip and them told me out of their mouth, homie, Nip ain't bigger than the set, cuz. And Slauson will never change to Nipsey Hussle. What the told me? And they went to calling Black Sam all kind of and they went and got the baby. They already know if Nip baby stay over there home and they go extort the woman. So they went and got the baby. Nipsey Hussle family don't want nothing to do with the rolling 60s or that neighborhood. Think about that. So why would y'all continue to love the rolling 60s when the rolling 60s, they didn't make sure Nip was safe? But they can protect everybody else. You gotta go pay protection fee. How come they didn't make sure Nipsey Hussle was safe? Huh? In the hood? How in the that they couldn't make sure Nipsey Hussle was safe, but you gotta pay them protection money? How? Make it make sense, cuz. Y'all couldn't keep Nip safe in the hood? Bad as the rolling 60s hills, my. The notorious Los Angeles rolling 60s neighborhood Crips could not protect Nipsey Hussle, man, in the center of the hood. Yeah. Get them a dose of their own medicine. And that's what I do. Give you a dose of your own medicine. Just know the Nipsey Hussle family has nothing to do with the rolling 60s.
Now, I can't tell y'all if this man is right or wrong. I can't give that to y'all. I don't know. And like I said, this is all alleged. We don't know this to be fact. But he did say that this is what they told him. And we honestly, man, we don't hear too many times Charleston White come out and say this is something that he knows for a fact, unless it's something that can be, backed up by facts. Like when he said he spoke to Tuka's mama, he dropped facts with that Duck's mama, dropped facts with that Lil Snoop's mama, dropped facts with that. So, I mean, majority of the time, man, just checking his, back history. When he says he can back something up by facts, it's normally 9 times out of 10 facts. Now, I don't know about this one. Like I said, it's alleged. I don't believe that these men are involved in any criminal activity. Like I said, man, this is for all entertainment purposes. But I will point out something, man. Seems like since Nipsey's passed, a lot of people been skyrocketing, man, You got Big U with his own show where Draymond Green is on it. As y'all can see right there, he just did a podcast with him. Names are starting to elevate, man. We did hear about the story, and it is public records. The situation that happened with Black Sam and Big U and Nip and all them. That's public records. That's known. A lot of people knows about that. That's already have been put on the internet, man. And it just seems like things are getting, man, y'all know how it goes, man. Whatever's done in the dark will come to the light. So with this situation, whoever's behind it, eventually the world will know. That will come to the light. But one thing that the detectives and the DA pointed out was that, it was a hit. And Eric Holder would not come out and snitch on who was the one that put the hit out. So the detectives obviously know that there was more components, more people involved in this situation. There was more pieces to the puzzle. It's not my job to put the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm not a detective, nor do I want to be one, to try to fit this story together. My job is to deliver y'all what's on the internet unbiasedly. So I'm not trying to persuade you in any way to believe that what Charleston White is saying is facts. All I'm saying is, man, his energy in this, man, it's just different than a normal Charleston White that you get. So you know that he's trying to send some message over, and that's all I'm saying, man. It's definitely a peculiar situation, like when it comes to the Nipsey Hussle thing, man, because you got so many conflicting stories. And I believe Cowboy when he says that Nipsey never called him a rat. I believe Cowboy when he says that. I believe that Cowboy is being genuine about this entire situation. And that's why you see Cowboy trying to, X himself away from the situation. Majority of the people that seem like they were genuine to Nipsey seem to be pulling back from the 6-0s, and they're not around the people that we seen them all come out with. He's right about the fact that Black Sam does not hang around the 6-0s at all. Black Sam does his own thing on a business scale. He does his own thing, man. You had Cowboy just come out the other day and send shiggities at all of the artists that are rapping and repping All Money In now because he said y'all wasn't signed whenever Nip was alive. Y'all were not a part of All Money In, and you got people who are fans, supporters coming out trying to argue that fact as if they would know. If anybody would know, it would be Cowboy, somebody who was in the inner circle, an important piece. I'm just saying, bro. But the fans act like they know more than the people who are around. Black Sam ain't rocking with certain people, and that's a fact. But I'm sure more facts will come out about the situation, man. He did speak on Quando and used Quando as an example. And it seems as though, man, hey, things are starting to come to the wash. I don't know. Maybe so. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon. Turn post notifications on to all. Y'all already know. All praise be to the Most High. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. With that being said, I'm out. Get up, get up, get up, get up.